I believe what initially brought me into work with Joe was I noticed I had difficulty doing the movements that I wanted to do in my gardening, and that I was sitting a lot in the day doing counseling, and so I wasn't moving as much for hours of a day, and my body was saying, we need something different. And I noticed I was stiff in places and it wasn't easy to unstiffen. And I had started swimming again 3 or 4 days a week, and that was helping. And I was enjoying that, and I just realized I needed more. Yeah, before I came to you, I had gotten a referral from my MD to a physical therapist. And I had worked 20 years as an occupational therapist before, so I was very familiar with what PT or OT would offer me, but I wanted to see what they would do. And it was very limited in terms of engaging my mind in the process. They just gave me some set exercises to do, which I was not unfamiliar with already anyway, and it just missed the mark, is what it felt to me. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't getting to the deeper postural underpinnings. Joe's work is different than physical therapy, occupational therapy, in that, for me, engages my mind. This is my body, what do I want to do with it? And what do I need to do to engage with my body? Where have I gone offline? Where I don't know I live there. Like, oh, that's part of me, this stiff place. So how can I work with it? How can I engage? And that it's my goals and what I think I want to have in my life, not necessarily what's okay or you're fine, settling for less. What I like about working with you, Joe, is you're very respectful and aware of, and you listen to what I am struggling with. And then you propose what we might do. And it's always good. One of the most striking things that I have noticed is that I had a really rounded upper back. So my back was rounded and then my head was back. My posture before this was if I round my upper shoulders and then I had to pull my head up this way. It was kind of like that. It's often how you see older people. Anyway, so now I'm more like this. And I actually couldn't get into this position. I could try, but I didn't have the range of motion or the muscles working together to hold it this way. And now I'm more upright, I'm more stacked on myself. And there's less strain then on some muscles that were busy working to hold me in this odd posture. Yeah, there's one thing that would be fun to mention that is a really great joy to me is because now I can move more freely, I can play with my grandnieces. And they're just full of life and they want to run and tumble, and it's fun that I can do some of that with them much more than their grandparents or their parents will do. And so they're kind of like having an adult who can be goofy and physical and tumble with them, and it's really a joy for me to be able to do that too.